Hi, this is Dr. Fab, and I'm so excited about the video this week because we're going to be talking about how do we gain better self-awareness and emotional awareness in our life. You see, self and emotions are very important because we need to focus on what it is that we really want, which is ourself, and then we got to put a lot of emotion around it. And what are the emotions that really are going to let us accomplish those things? So I'm going to share with you 4 tips on how to do this. The first one is, I want you to think about the one area of your life that you want to develop more this year. You know, all of us have particular goals, objectives that we feel we want to accomplish, but then we forget that we get distracted. We get distracted by so many other pools out there, whether it's family or professional, whether it's social, and we forget to actually work on this one thing. So I want you to take a minute. I want you to think about it. And I want you to think about the one thing that you want to commit yourself this year that you feel that you can develop yourself better, that you can actually accomplish something that you haven't done before. And listen, before you start to talk yourself out of it and you say to yourself, you know, Fab, I've done that year by year and I still have not done it. This is different. I'm going to show you some great techniques in how to do this, but I need to make sure that it's the one area that you feel is really important to you. I don't want you to pick something out there randomly. I want you to really think about that. The one area of your life that you feel that will help you more than any other area. Think about it like this. You remember Pareto's law that he says, what is the 20% that would allow us to yield the 80% results? What can I do? What is the minimum thing that I can do in my life that will give me the greatest amount of results? Now, for some of you, that could be taking better care of yourself. You know, we're running sometimes so fast and we're taking care of everybody else's needs that we forget to take care of ourselves. For some of us, it's our health, you know, and as a doctor and a chiropractor, I'm constantly promoting health and well-being out there to millions of people every single week. Maybe that's your issue. For some of us, it's professional, right? It seems like socially we're doing great and we love to be social, but we're not seem to be making great decisions when it comes to our professional life. For some of us, it could be our financial life. But whatever that area is, I want you to really think about it and I want you to write it down. The one thing that you feel you're going to commit yourself to this year and you're going to be able to have a greater sense of awareness for this year. All right, so how are we going to do this? The first thing is going to be this. How much time do you feel it's going to take for you each day to accomplish that? How much time do you think you need to devote yourself to this particular task? Now, the interesting thing about that is that it's very different for everyone. Depending on what you've selected, depending on where you are in that journey as far as mastery, I want you to make sure that you put yourself enough time. Is it half an hour a day? Is it an hour a day? Is it 3 hours a day? Is it 6 hours a day? Remember, when we read the book that's talked about what does it really take to become a master, it takes about 7 to 10 hours a day of something consistently every single day to become the best at that, whatever it is out there. So what is it for you? What is it that you need to do? And don't be conservative. This is when you really, really want to make time for the thing that you just said can make a big difference in your life. So how much time is that going to be for you? All right. Then the next thing is that you're going to ask yourself the questions. What positive emotions do I need to have? What positive emotions do I need to leverage in order to accomplish this? You see, what happens a lot of times is that we recognize that when we do a task, it's going to require some emotion. It's going to require some feelings. And you need to know what is that for you. So you ask yourself the question, why do I want to do this? Why is it that I want to accomplish this? Because when you understand the why, that's what you find your emotions. So what is that emotion for you? Is it one to be patient? Is it one to be disciplined? Is it one to be resilient? Is it one to be persistent? Whatever it is for you, I want to make sure that you leverage those emotions that are going to help you accomplish what you just said that you're going to accomplish this year. The one thing that's going to give you the greatest amount of return, the one thing that you'll be probably putting off to the side, not paying a lot of attention to, but is very critical for your success and well-being. And the last thing is I want you to pay attention to what are the negative emotions that will keep you from accomplishing it. What is it? It's that you're surrounding yourself with people that are not believing in you. It's your own belief system. Do you have to talk yourself out of that you're not going to accomplish this, that no one in your family has ever done that I don't have the money? All the excuses that we give ourselves, that's what I need you to find out. What are the reasons, what are the emotions that you feel, the negative emotions that will keep you from this? Is it fear? Is it worry? Is it anxiety? What is it? What is it that will keep you from doing this? And once you identify them, then we're going to develop a way to make sure that you don't let those become an issue. See, the first thing you need to be is aware of what are the negative emotions that are keeping you from doing this. I still remember when I was starting my first business, I didn't have enough money to start it. So I started going to banks. And I still remember that I put a financial plan together and I didn't think any bank will give me any money. I was in debt already because I went to school with borrowed money and I didn't have really much money at all in my bank account. And then that attitude and that fear, it was obvious that was coming across when I was meeting the bankers. And I got turned down 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 7 times, 9 times. Listen, I want you to know I understand fear. 9 times that I was completely fearful that the banks will not give me the money to start my own practice. And then for some reason, I got this one thing. And I promised myself that I was not going to walk in with fear the next time I went to see a banker. And I went to my 10th interview, and I didn't have any fear. I went in there with certainty. This is the reason that I became a doctor. This is the reason I want to open my practice. This is what I'm going to do for the community. And guess what? They gave me the loan. Over $75,000 of a small business loan that I never even used because I decided to do my business in a different way, but I had it. And it was because I faced my fear. I want to make sure that you don't let any negative emotion like fear, worry, anxiety, any of that keep you from really your destiny. Okay? So I want to make sure that you understand that this is how you gain the self-awareness that will give you the emotional awareness to succeed in life. And if you like this video, please, I want you to keep looking every single week. And if you haven't registered in my YouTube to give you those reminders that the video is out, please take a moment and just click on the link below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then you'll also want to make sure you follow me on Facebook and Twitter. It's Dr. Fab Mancini. Dr. Fab Mancini is the branding, and that's going to allow you to get all the messages that I do throughout the week, to keep you posted with my personal life and all the things that I'm doing on a regular basis. And also make sure that you go to my website, drfabmancini.com, and put your name and email address and benefit from all the videos and all the additional information, including my newsletter, that will keep you on the ground, that will keep you excited and guided to what it is that you want to accomplish. Listen, I want you to know that I'm here in this journey with you. I'm honored that you're following me, that you're listening to these videos, and please share them with as many people as you can because I'm making them for you, for your loved ones, for your friends, for your family, to make sure that they can also benefit from some of this information that I'm sharing with you. Thank you so much for continuing this relationship with me, and I want you to know I'm very honored, and I don't take it for granted. I will see you on the next video.